Welcome to Rewatch. We're on Ewoks, Season 1, Episode 6. This one is called The Tree of Light. I remember this one, watching this as a kid and being so impressed for no reason. This is actually kind of a boring episode. The gang goes to do their annual, blessing of the Tree of Light. They got to throw this, it's called magic powder. That's all it is, magic dust, on the roots of the tree and make it flourish for another year. Of course, the younger Ewoks, Wicket and his friends, join his older brother, and they weren't supposed to be there. They don't get in trouble in the end for it because everyone laughs at the end of a cartoon because it was the 80s back then. But they get attacked by Dulocs who are stopping them from delivering the powder, and they're trying to uproot the Tree of Light because if they do that, then the night spirit will rule Endor. And of course, Wicket is able to throw the dust at the tree's feet. It super lights up and makes everything around the valley turn green. It was barren before that, but now everything around the valley has turned green, and everyone starts running away. All the Dulocs start running away, and the Ewoks are victorious. Just to let you know something, behind the scenes, I remember when we watched that episode, me and my brothers, we loved the Ewoks cartoon and Ewok movies so much. In our backyard was an Ewok village. We made little sticks, put pine straw over them, made huts. We bought 1 billion Ewoks at the store. Whenever my mom bought us toys, we bought Ewoks. Mom got privy to us buying the same Ewoks, said, hey, stop buying the same action figure. I'm not going to buy any more of those for you. And so we started trading other Star Wars figures for more Ewoks because we want all the Kenner Ewoks. Some we would leave their hoods on. Some we would take them off so that we could tell them apart. But we wanted to have 2 of each different type Ewok, and there weren't that many different Ewoks in there. And I remember one guy had kind of worn down some of the brown off of his, so it made him look slightly different. We never put markers to him. I don't know why, but we tried to get as many different Ewoks as we could. I remember one, we kind of broke off something from his hood or something to make him look different too. Or we'd switch the hoods on them. Maybe that's what we did. Anything we did to make them different, but we wanted as many Ewoks as we could. When we saw the Tree of Light episode, true story, we went, and in the center of our village was kind of spread out because my brother had his villages and my brothers had their villages. I had my village, and we were all kind of one big village, but there's blank in the middle of us. That's where we just kind of got this branch that kind of looked like a tree. And we dug a little hole in the center and put the branch there and made that the Tree of Light. And I remember that was the center of the town. We were so proud of it. Because once we saw that episode, we're like, oh, we got to get a Tree of Light because the Ewoks have a Tree of Light. Like I said, this was so impactful to me as a kid, and yet not as good, as I'm watching it now. But either way, though, to me, it just had a lot of memories, which is why I love Episode 6. Anyway, what'd you think of Episode 6, The Tree of Light? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time on Rewatch.